Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Let's Play Space Arena Build and Fight. Sorry, I know I was posting every day. I took a couple days off. I'm actually a full-time law student and was working on some of that. So you can see we're up to level 21. Show you the profile real quick. I am doing slightly better in victories than I am defeats. Kind of slowly getting the hang of it. I gotta say, the early levels are quick and fun, and then if you make a mistake or if you just get countered, you have to wait a lot longer to be able to do much about it. Oh, look at this, the Destroyer Vega. This is the next ship I think a lot of people talk about. I don't know if it's this one or the actual Vega, but tons of people, this is like the next meta ship. So like the Hammerhead and Morningstar were, this is supposedly the next one. Then I guess at 22 I get this free rocket turret, MK2 or Mark II. So since I last posted a video, I've, let's see, I think I got the Broadsword. I don't think I had that when we last talked, and I have changed up my builds a little bit. So on the Hammerhead, I went with a laser with a little bit of ballistics and a point defense. And I have Mark II solar panels up here on the front. So was giving that a shot just to see how well it does. It's okay, but it could be better. Not 100% sold on it. But in general, the Hammerhead starts falling off about rank 400, which I'm pretty close to. So I don't expect this to keep going for me much longer. The Morningstar, I've been running a rocket build, but rocket builds are really, they're early on, they're really effective, especially when you first get the ship, because you're still facing a lot of the better versions of the last tier of ships. But once you start getting to the point where you're facing Morningstars and then everything past Morningstars, it becomes a lot less effective. I still do win occasionally on this one. I'll show you guys a couple battles on each of them, assuming I don't lose. The Rapier. I've been running the same rocket build on this one since I got it, but I'm actually really surprised at how well this ship does. You can see here up front I've got that power reactor. Normally you wouldn't want that there, because if that explodes, it's going to take off the whole front end of the ship. But with this rocket build, it's kind of a glass cannon anyways, so I either am able to get through or I'm not. And this one fell off a while ago, but every once in a while we still get a win with it. And then we got the new Broadsword that I got, I think last level. And I'm running a rocket build on that. I know it's super just cliche-ish, but most people run a really heavy armor up front, which is what I should do. I just haven't really gotten around to spending a lot of time on building this one out. I threw something together that was reasonable, and I don't really have the Celestium, I think, to add the engine upgrade. I did buy, so it normally comes on the front of this one where we have the 3 at the very top. There's normally only 1 there, and so I did buy that upgrade so I could put a 3x3, but I haven't really built everything out on that yet. So I found out that the fleet arena is essentially like gambling. It's just a big casino, so you really shouldn't mess with this until you get closer to end level and you have extra credits. So I won't be doing that anymore. The research, I'm doing okay. At this point, I'm not researching everything anymore. I haven't been for a while, but especially not now. As you can see, to buy this is 125. That's actually not that bad, but 230,000. So it adds up really quickly, and my next ships are all going to cost me somewhere around 630, 850. So you can see it's probably going to be 1 mil. Now, one of the things I want to mention is the credits and the coins. So like the amount of credits that you get, or gold, cash, whatever you want to call it, it actually scales with your level. So supposedly, like let's say, remember when we first got the Corvette, we had to win like 10 games, so we had enough money to buy the next one. Supposedly you should be able to have enough money within 10 games or 20, whatever the situation is, to buy your next the next tier of spaceship, no matter what level you are. So with that being said, like if it would take 30 wins, then it should take us about 30 wins because we're making 2 or 3 times more. Now, where it taking longer comes into play is that if you lose on one of these ships, it's 15 minutes or more for it to repair. So at lower levels, when you're doing the Corvette, if you lose, you just wait like 2 minutes, you can keep going. And it's really, really good farming, even if you're only winning 1 out of 3 or 4. But at the higher levels, when you start losing, it really starts taking quite a while. And so that's where kind of the game progress slows down if you don't have a good build. So I'm going to do this just for right now so I don't forget about this. Oh, well, I can't do it till I'm 23 anyways. But when I hit 23, I'm going to take that Vega. All right, so Hammerhead. I'll show you guys a quick match in this thing. So this guy has a lot of ballistics and he has missiles. I might do okay. Missiles are kind of tough, but it just depends. Since I'm running a laser build, I tend to do all right. So now speed it up. Let's see. So for you guys, once you get into this Hammerhead, one of the things that I've been learning is you can see how slow it turns, right? And you see that bridge. Most people put their power reactor right in that bridge, and it just kind of creates a huge, I would say, weak point. And then when you face, yeah, you can see I lost there. It was relatively close, but I knew once I lost it back in. But you can see that a lot of people, like right there, just like that happened. So you see where this power reactor, when it blew up, it took out all of those lasers right there. And so what most people will do is they'll run a total solar build where you just put these solar panels in. And by having just the solar panels, along with, just a few good, well-defended turrets in a point defense, the point defense can take care of a lot of the rockets, and because you're primarily armor, you end up doing well. Now, every once in a while, when you have that build, rockets or obviously higher tier ones can really take you out. But for the Hammerhead, it really is the best one because that power reactor, no matter where you put it, is a huge disadvantage because it's always going to be, the weakness. If it blows up, you're pretty much done. All right, so we're up against a heavy rocket broadsword on this one. Let's see how it goes. The broadsword is a decent upgrade. If you can, I don't know, I've heard a bunch of different things. So I got mine for free. And I've heard that it's a holiday special. So that they're not doing it anymore, but there wasn't a holiday when I got mine. So maybe it shows up, maybe it doesn't. Maybe they said somehow one of the ads might have glitched it. I don't really know, but it's a reasonable upgrade. I mean, I've fought some pretty good broadswords. So, I mean, if you're looking for, to stay on the top every couple levels, I would say once you hit level 20, you could get it. It's not bad. But I got mine for free, so I definitely took it. And it does okay. I'll show you guys in a second. Like I said, though, I don't have the best build on it yet. But hopefully it'll take me a little way. So this guy's very evened out just with no lasers. I should do okay against him as well. Let's see. No, I'm taking early damage, so yeah, those corners kill me. Yeah, he got me for sure. All right. So let's see. Yeah, this is almost, it's almost funny to watch when you see this. Yeah, this versus a broadsword. This guy has a low amount of attack and a high amount of shield. Maybe, but I doubt it. Let's see. So I'm still figuring everything out. There's certain upgrades that you want if you're doing certain builds like Mark II, so the black market, like we've talked about a couple times. You get those black market upgrades, they can help out a lot. Especially on, and you see here when I talked to you about having my reactor up there, you see when it blew earlier, it took out all the rockets up front. Then when you hit the second reactor, it took out the back half, so that was pretty expected in some ways. Okay. But yeah, I was talking about the black market. There's some things that you just really need. So like I recently, I think I bought it. It was the Mark II solar panels. and the amount of energy that it gives as well as armor just gets a big buff. So let me show you real quick. Here is, for example, here is the normal one. 330 health, 3 armor, 50 reflect, 2x2. So then here's Mark II. 490 health, 3 armor, 50 reflect. And look, power generation is, so basically Mark II gives you 160 more health and 15 more power generation. So, and I think a solar panel gives you 50. Let's take a look. So I'm at 600 right now. If I take that out, it drops to, I guess I was at 650 because I just swapped that. 600. Oh, I'm totally confusing it. Yeah, it's 65 is what I'm getting. You got to look at the second number, not the first one. Okay, so I'll show you guys the broadsword real quick. We'll see how we do. I don't anticipate doing extremely well, but and that's kind of been the frustration right now, is you really got to take a lot of time to start critiquing out your builds, but it's kind of difficult because it's hard to find a build that's going to be insusceptible to all builds. That's really difficult because if they're running lasers and you've focused on shields, then they're going to destroy you. If you have a shield but you've really focused on armor and they're running rockets, they're going to destroy you. And a lot of times it's a tough thing. And then the hardest part is, like just there where I lost, and that was against a Morningstar, which is lower tier. And now I gotta wait 20 minutes to go and do it again. And so even if I make an adjustment right now, it's gonna take a little bit. Now I'm still able to complete a lot of these dailies, like 3 consecutive wins. I still get those on occasion. So that does happen. Also, guys, I mean, it goes without saying, make sure you always do these dailies. But yeah, guys, I mean, there's not a lot new to show you guys today. I'm gonna keep learning and spending more time, but it does kind of become a little bit more grindy once you get on. I mean, I'm still really enjoying the game, and I don't plan on leaving it, but if you're going to play, just prepare for the grind once you get a little bit further along. I'd love to see this game, I'd love to see him come out with a little bit more enhanced kind of multiplayer. So like to have like a fleet or like whatever you could call it, right? It's obviously just like a guild or a clan, but if you had something along those lines where members could join, you could have, instead of having to go to the subreddit, which I'm going to link below, you could actually have the game inside where you could have your own community. And then, I mean, I don't think there wouldn't really be a super beneficial thing. Maybe they could send you credits. Like if you requested credits, they could send you credits or something like that. But beyond that, and then obviously they could build out some type of like team battles. I think that would be cool. Go up against other people. But I mean, I don't know how long this game's been out. I'll have to look into that a little bit, give you some answers next time. But hopefully they've got some plans for that moving forward. I know that they do look for ship design from the players. And you can see here, 47 question marks. So it seems like they're going to be having, they're still constantly improving this game. So, but yeah, guys, there you have it. That's recent progress on Space Arena Build and Fight. I really am enjoying this game. If you guys have any other games you'd like me to play or throw a quick video on, let me know. I think I'm going to post tips and tricks for Idle Miner here in the next day or so, and I'll try to stay on top of this as well. But I've been enjoying the content making so far. Let me know what you guys think of the new introduction that I put on starting last video. And yeah, guys, just thanks for watching and have a great day.